Minsorte. Um, this is a video reply to the Mexican Samurai's video about his trip to Okinawa, and he was speaking about the Battle of Okinawa, which occurred Showa Niju Nen Yongatsu Suitachi, or April 1st, 1945, and it made me think that I actually have a book here that was written by the former governor of Okinawa, Ota Isahide, um, which he actually, as a young man, he was a member of the youth brigade, the Okinawan Youth Brigade, that worked for the Nippon Urokugunjin Imperial Japanese Army. And in the Mexican Samurai's video, he was talking about some of the caves, and this you can't see it very well, but this is a diagram of some of those underground caves that was underneath the Shuri Castle, or Shurijo, which Ushijima, Ushijima was the commanding officer of the 32nd Imperial Army Regiment there, and he used the Shuri Castle as his HQ, or headquarters. So that's why these caves were kind of important to the battle plans of Okinawa. Another thing is that this year marks the 40th anniversary of Okinawa unification back to Japan. So it was 1972 April when Okinawa was turned back over to Japan. Before that, Okinawa was under the direct control of the State Department from 1952 to 1972, and before that it was under direct control from the commanding general of the Ryukyus, U.S. commanding generals. And I just wanted to give a shout out to the Mexican Samurai for making the video. It's my favorite place in Japan, and like he said, when he was went to Intama for the Peace Memorial Park there, and the Oba was consoling him. I remember the 1996 rape that happened there, and I remember apologizing to the Okinawans for that, and I remember one Okinawan telling me that they're not, that the Okinawans don't hate America. They just feel that they are unreasonably burdened with having to support the large number of military personnel and bases there. Now, what I should say is that Okinawa hosts more than 3/4 of all U.S. military here in Japan, and the island is only 64 miles long and about 11 miles wide at its widest, but yet the majority of all U.S. military personnel are stationed there. And so since 1945 all the way into the present time period, Okinawa has had U.S. service personnel on it. And so the person that told me this story said that like they they like America, and they like American people. They just wish that the Japanese government would equally distribute the U.S. forces. but seeing the Mexican Samurai's video just reminded me of that, and you know, I wanted to say happy 40th anniversary to the Okinawans, and tell the Mexican Samurai thanks for making the video. So os.